TheWorldOfPoker.com, in association with Virgin Games, are proud to present the Nutstock TV.
This is the Chaser back for his blog once weekly. As you saw last week, we managed to get Clarkatroid on board. That's another one doing a blog now. He's going to come in once a month and let us know how he gets on. I think you'll find Adam's blog's really useful, far more interesting than mine. Hopefully this week we're going to get somebody else as well. We're hoping to get Kai Hutchinson down. Kai the Hutch. I think he'll be particularly good at blogging as well, and he'll talk you through some of his thought processes, which I think is particularly good and will work well. Back to me. This week I've been playing Beard or No Beard all week, but it's finally gone. I think for the best. I took some advice on it and they all said, get rid of that horrible beard. So it's gone. I've got the original prototype of World of Poker hat on. That was the original before we got those new hats. I think we'll stick with the new ones actually, but there you go. I've got that on my head today. Last week I managed to play some live poker. I played the Macau Satellite final. We had a bit of a disappointing turnout and it was a short-handed game, but we decided to play anyway. And with Mad Marty and Steve Craig in the lineup, it was always going to be fireworks and it was always going to be quick. What I did was I waited until I thought I had a decent position. I knew I needed to double up because Marty had already doubled Steve Craig up. I looked, I had Ace King, Shrudy raised, I re-raised, Shrudy moved all in. Now, I can pass, but if I pass, he's probably got an 8-1 chip lead on me, and I'm going to be struggling to catch him anyway. So I called, and he had a pair of jacks, so it was a straight race, Ace King against jacks. The jacks stood up, nothing for the Ace King, and that was me walking. So congratulations to Shrudy. He won the live Macau Satellite. We're all going on Sunday. Should be a really good tournament. I'm playing, Alistair's playing, Shrudy's playing, Mike Hill's playing. It's going to be a really interesting tournament. $5,000 buy-in, so it's one of the biggest buy-in, well, it is the biggest buy-in tournament that I've ever played. But I'm really looking forward to it. I'm not going to play too much poker this week because obviously I want to give myself a bit of a break, get myself focused. I'm going to play a couple of super sats over there, see if we can get the seat in one of those. But if not, then we're going to buy in anyway. So, you know, we're really looking forward to going to Macau. I think it'll be great. The other place that I played this week, I played at the Castle in their £40 freeze out. It's going to be a 50 from next week, which makes all the difference. There was 30 runners. But it's just not taking enough money as it stands, in my opinion. You might say, well, that's a bit greedy. You know, £1,200, it's like £400 to the winner. It's not big enough. It needs to be 50, maybe even 60. Preferably getting 60 runners, 70 runners, and then it'll be a really good comp. But I managed to get it to level 2 this week. I think I went out in the first level last week. I found a nice hand to get myself knocked out with. Quite an interesting hand. Basically, there was 6 callers, and let me think, I was late position. I was on the button. I'm just trying to think where I was. I was on the button with 7-8 of hearts, which is a hand I like. I'm not going to try and narrow the field because it's a multi-way hand. I want to see a flop with this hand and see where we go from there. The flop is a proper, not a bingo flop, but a real get me involved flop. It came 10 of hearts, 9 of clubs, 4 of hearts. So I've got four hearts to the flush. I'm up and down, and I really like my hand now. I'm going to play my hand quite fast, is what I'm thinking. But obviously I need to see what develops on the way round. So what actually happens is one of the early position players bets 800, which at the time was the pot. So he bets 800. The guy next to him calls, and Nick Tomsit, who's called Nick Doodle on the site, he makes it 800 plus 2,000. Now Nick is a very solid sort of player. You know he's got a hand, he's got a lot of experience, he's been playing a long time. And to be honest, if he hadn't raised there, I would have done. I was going to try and snap raise the pot there and then, and win the pot there and then. But with him raising, it changed my mind, and because I haven't got a made hand, at the end of the day, what I've got is 8 high. Although I've got all the draws, what I've got is 8 high. What I decided to do was call and take the turn card and see where we go from there. I call and one of the other players calls, so we're 3-handed now. The turn card is an absolute bingo card for me. It is the perfect card. It comes with the Jack of Spades. It's a beautiful card for me. I'm getting all my money in now, whatever happens. I can't put them on the same hand as me. I really can't. 7-8, and I don't think they've called with overcards. I know I'm in front at this point. The first guy bets out 2,000. Nick Doodle goes all in, and the decision's taken away from me anyway. There's no way I'm passing the straight at this point. No way at all. I know I'm in front. I know Nick's probably either bet with top 2, 10-9, or a set, either a set of 10, set of 9, set of 4s when he bet the flop. So I'm pretty confident. I actually put him on 10-9, but I'm almost certain that I'm in front. So he's all in, I'm all in, the other guy passes, on your backs, he's got a set of 4s. The river card is the 9 of hearts and pairs the board. He wins with a full house, the idiot full house, 4's full of 9s. I'm walking, I've hit me flush, I've hit me straight, and it's curtains, good night Vienna, and I'm still out of the comp. But that's how it goes, at the end of the day, you can't win all these comps, and I use them as a bit of fun. I just thought that was quite an interesting hand, and the way I played it was a little bit different. I've played an awful lot of online poker this week, and I mean an awful lot of online poker. I've been playing 1-2 on Virgin, on the high-low, done particularly well. I've had a real good week. I'm somewhere in the order of €1,200 in front, which is good for me. That's all I'm trying to win in a week. To be honest with you, if I can win €100 a day, I'm delighted, I'm happy. I don't try and be greedy, I just try and build my bankroll bit by bit. What I've done is cash that out. I'm now playing with their money, which is my kind of gig. It means that, I've got a free roll, I've still got money in there, I've got rate back that's been accrued as well. So I'm actually playing with their money now, which is a nice position to be in. It means I can play a little bit harder and really try and push the boundaries. So that's where I've been up to this week. Next week's Macau. I'll be doing my blog from Macau, so I'll let you know how we're getting on in the run up to the $5,000 buy-in, and then obviously I'll talk you through the $5,000 buy-in that I'll be playing. $500,000 to the winner, $1.5 million prize pool. That's my kind of tournament. I'm looking forward to it, and I can't wait, to be honest. So that's me signing off for today. Hope you'll join me next time. As I say, keep an eye open for Kai's blog. He's coming up next, and hopefully that'll be really interesting for you all. So until then, be lucky. Make sure you get out there and play in your live casinos. Play some online poker, and as I say, try and make some money and make all those fish pay. Until then, this is it from the Chaser.